Chatty Bobby. Welcome to Wrasslin with Big E and the PODCAst, tag champs of the whole world, slamming like a DDT. Got it like just like a figure four. Hulk Hogan, all they do is flex. Talking wrestling while they get the dough. Off the top like a superplex. Think they letting up? Hell no. Dusty Rose with the elbow. From the corner like a stinging splash straight to the face. I know you felt those. Hey, y'all crying out for help though. Rising up like the dead man. About to go upside your head like Stone Cold with the bedpan. Bottom line, if you want the facts, welcome to Wrestling's where you need to be. Chatty Bobby, this show improved like John Cena, you ain't seeing me. Bottom line, if you want the facts, welcome to Wrestling's where you need to be. Chatty Bobby, this show improved like John Cena, you ain't seeing me. Yeah.
Hey, welcome to Wrasslin with them Wrasslin boys. I'm the POT alongside my tag team partner Big E, and we're here to bring you another episode of premium wrestling content. What's going on, bro?
Episode 54, man.
Hey, it's a Brian Urlacher,
Teddy Bruce,
Pooh, Kenna Staten.
Yeah. Hey, Horace Grant.
Yeah, Chris Spillman. Hey, 54. Hey, I came with it. We came with it tonight. 54.
Oh, Zach Thomas.
Zach Thomas. That's a big one right there.
Yeah. Alabama great. Dante Hightower.
Okay.
Patriots. Hey, man, it's welcome to Wrestling, man. It's episode 54, man. How you feel, man?
Hey, I feel great, bro. I feel great.
Glad to hear it.
Yes, sir.
I mean to tell you, I'm glad Christmas is over. It's been a hell of a week, man. The whole family's sick.
Damn.
I was first. Everybody else fell in, man. Woke up Christmas morning, the throat was sore, and man. And then, the washing machine messed up. The hot water heater quit. I've been working on hot water heater all day long.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, man. It's been a week, dog. So yeah, man. Christmas was a little bit more expensive than I thought.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. But we here. That's how dedicated we are, man. Because I sure wouldn't mind being in the bed right now. But,
right.
Yeah, man. But I hope everybody had a great Christmas. And yeah, man, we're just gonna chop it up for a minute. We getting ready for the new year. Next time we talk to y'all, man, it'll be Happy New Year. And it'll be our official 1 year anniversary of Welcome to Wrasslin. So get ready to tune in for that. It's gonna be a good one. And this is gonna be a good one because they're all good, you know. Everybody just ain't caught on yet. But they coming though. 2026 is gonna be the big year for the boys. Believe that. Hey man, let's talk this week. So it's first of all, LSU fell to Utah. Well, not Utah, but Houston, wasn't it? And then they played Houston.
All them bowl games. I was focused on NFL, so all them bowl games. Yeah,
I see that. That's the only one I caught though, and it came down to the end. And I got on, and of course, you know, the little bit of football that was on, you know, this weekend and Christmas Day and all that. So it's been some good games.
Georgia Tech lost a heartbreaker to BYU in a Pop-Tart Bowl. I did watch the end of that one.
The old Pop-Tart Bowl.
Yeah, they had a big lead, 11-point lead in the fourth quarter, and they lost 25-21. So that was a heartbreak loss for them.
Yeah. So what are we going to do, man? Just do away with the bowl games and just do like the NCAA? I mean, the basketball?
They ain't going to do that. I mean,
bracket.
I get it, but I just, because it'd be so many lopsided matchups.
And It's gonna sit out anyway.
And plus, they're not gonna play that many more extra games.
Right.
I mean, like imagine if it was like 32 teams or something. That'd been like crazy.
You'd have to have, Georgia and Alabama. Well, y'all gonna get a 5-week bye and let the rest of everybody battle it out. You know what I'm
saying? Right. Then they be playing as a mass unit. Everybody be hurt by the time they get there.
Yeah, man. It's football, baby. But yeah, man, it's gonna be crazy, man. Because a lot of these games are. I mean, it's good because it's football. It's. A lot of them guys are playing the last down they might ever play ever. You know what I mean? So it means something to them. That's why I'm sure it was some guys from Notre Dame upset, to play that one more football game. You know what I mean? Before you hang it up and go get a job and hit the real world. You know what I mean? So
absolutely.
So I can definitely understand that. But the guys with a future, if there was a big playoff bracket and you knew you didn't have a hell's chance of winning, you're still gonna sit out. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is, man. As long as football being played, I'm good. You know what I mean? But yeah, you can't take that playoff too much farther. Like you said, because then it's gonna be too many games, man.
Yeah, I mean, I could see them maybe going to 16 since they're already playing that round and just take away the buys. I mean, maybe, but then 17, 18 gonna be like, we should have got in,
Yeah, we should have made it in. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, but you can't sit there and play 8 more games after playing 12. That's an NFL season.
Yeah. 12, then they, now are they gonna do away with the conference championships? I mean, that's a possibility.
Yeah, so
but they starting to kind of be a little meaningful. I mean, meaningless.
Yeah.
So I mean, just ask the ACC.
Yeah. Well, we're days away from the second round. So if anything changed for you, all you picks stay the same. Still feel confident about who you say was going to do what.
Yeah. Well, let's revisit. So now we got. What's this? Is the Rose Bowl? Got Indiana, Alabama. Yeah, I think that's going to be very intriguing.
Yeah,
I'm kind of looking. That's probably the one I'm really looking forward to because I kind of curious to see how Indiana going to respond, being ranked number 1, and now they not going to be the underdogs, or at least I don't think they will be. Yeah, and
it will be.
Or it's going to be the big stage. Now, I mean, they won this season, the big stage. They had a big victory over Oregon earlier in the season. Yeah. Then they won the Big Ten championship game against Ohio State, which is probably the biggest victory in Indiana University football history, at least since the 60s.
The way they was ranked, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean that's huge. I'm really curious about that game. See how they're gonna respond. Because Alabama, they have a chip on their shoulder.
Right.
Plus they Alabama, they've been there. So that one is the ones that's really intriguing to me. Yeah. But not saying the other games are not. Georgia playing Ole Miss in a rematch.
I'm really. That's the one. Of course, it's Bama versus everybody. So that's that's me. That's what I'm going to see. That's who I want to see the most. But the Georgia Ole Miss game is really, don't get me wrong. I talk a lot of shit about Georgia because they talk so much about us, man. And I really don't talk shit. I just want them to lose every game they ever play. But I'm definitely they ain't no joke, man. They're a good, solid football team. Kirby know what he's doing. He learned from the best. He's been around the man longer than anybody else. Since he was with him with the Dolphins. You know what I'm saying? So
right,
they was riding. You know what I mean? And and Kirby, you say what you want to about Kirby, but Kirby took that job, finished out the season. Everybody knew when that Georgia job was coming, he was gonna take it. Everybody knew that. If you was a Bama fan and didn't know that, you was an idiot. But he went out respectable way. You can't get mad at the man for wanting to be a head coach. You definitely can't be mad at the man for wanting to go coach at his alma mater.
Right.
You know, where he played at, where he went to college. I mean, come on, man. So,
Plus going from a DC to a head coach. I mean, what if it was George or anybody else? Especially a high profile job like that came open. So just like you said, that's expected.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, man. So I just want to see. I'm really, really curious to see how Ole Miss gonna come out against them. They put up numbers last week, but it was against some. You don't want to be rude about it, but they some Rudy Poos at the end of the day.
Yeah, definitely not SEC caliber opponent.
Right. So that's gonna be a good one. Then you got we got Miami, Ohio State, and Oregon, and
Texas Tech.
Yeah. So
now the Oregon and Texas Tech is Cotton Bowl.
mm-hmm.
Georgia, Georgia Ole Miss is Sugar Bowl. So that the other game
is the
is it Orange Bowl or what?
In Florida, right?
Huh?
Got to be the Orange Bowl, right?
Yeah, but I also know that because one of them bowl games is going to be played the next round. It's like Fiesta Bowl, and so I don't know which bowl. Because the Peach Bowl. So I guess the next round going to have 2 bowl games as well, and I don't know which bowl is going to be the next round. Right. So I don't know. I don't know what the 4th bowl. So I'm assuming it's going to be Orange Bowl, but it may not be. It could be Fiesta. It could be Peach. I don't think it's the Peach Bowl, but it could be.
Yeah.
I don't think it is though. I think that's going to be the semifinals.
What do you think? And tell me, refresh my memory about Texas Tech or Oregon. Who you got? I'm going with them Red Raiders.
I like them. I like their coach. Anytime I see a coach on Pat McAfee and they come off like I like him. I like that guy. I'm gonna go with Oregon though. Dan Lanning. I'm gonna go with Oregon. Yeah.
Yeah. That's gonna be a good. It'll probably be a high scoring game. If anything. So yeah, man. But yeah. So we're just days away. So when we talk to you next, we'll have the second round. The third round. We'll know what we're looking at, and hopefully I'll be smiling.
Be the semis.
Yeah, I'll be smiling from ear to ear. Hopefully, So.
That ain't my pick, but hey.
Yeah. But it's a lot of storylines too, though.
Oh yeah,
it's storylines because especially they want to see Miami versus Georgia.
Yeah, because Carson Beck.
Yeah, so that's a story right there. You know what I'm saying? And then Bama and Georgia playing 3 years and in one season, 3 times in one season.
Yeah, that'd be serious.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hey man, let's talk some NFL, man. Tell me about what you about this week and big Ravens are still in it now, holding on due to the Steelers losing the
Shador, the
Browns. Man, I only saw one bad play, that little desperation throw before they got intercepted, but it ain't like the high caliber offense or anything like that. I mean, I wonder what he'd be doing right now if he got to start a couple of games before he did.
Yes, that true.
Give him 3 more games, 3 or 4 more games. So now,
well, I mean, I'm pleased with what he put on. What he put. I mean, of course, he's a rookie, so like you said, there's still a few plays I'm sure he will want to take back, but at the same time, he definitely showed that he can move the ball, and we know he got the swag and all that. That's not a question. But you can tell. It seemed like the team liked playing for him. I mean, it's just different kind of energy.
Yeah.
When he was the starting quarterback than it was with Dylan Gabriel.
and him and Judy are starting to get a little chemistry together, And Judy go ahead.
Well, that dude is that tight end though, Harold Fannin Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the one that caught the touchdown today.
That's a dude, rookie. Like they got 3-headed monsters like Shador, Fannin at tight end, and they got 2 good rookie running backs, Sampson and Junkins.
Right.
So I mean, they have the tools. They obviously got to get better at the receivers. They got some work to do, but
they need a couple more receivers. Give them some time. But you got Myles Garrett on the other side.
Well, that defense is serious.
Yeah, and he always gonna bring hell. I mean, they, say what you want to. There's still Aaron Rodgers out there, still the Steelers.
Yeah,
on the 2 field goals. Didn't even get to the end zone. You know what I mean?
Since we're talking about the Steelers right now, I want your opinion on the whole DK Metcalf situation. He got suspended 2 games for putting hands on a fan.
Right.
What'd you think about that situation? Because they found out that he had history with that fan last year in Seattle when they played the Lions. The same fan made some derogatory comments towards DK Metcalf, and he actually had that man removed from the stadium, is my understanding. I heard Jay Glazer talk about that. And I get it. He unfortunately, the dude got under the skin. We don't know what he said this time, but he can't put hands on the fan. But it's just like, man, that you hate that happened because when they find out he had history with this dude last year, same guy, and it's really unfortunate that he let him trick him out of the game like that. And it might trick them out of the damn playoff spot.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you like this, and it's just like wrestling. If nobody watches and nobody go to the games, then then you ain't getting paid.
No doubt.
Okay, so a fan pays their money to go give their voice, their opinion. Everybody, you always got them twos and fews that feel like they got to show out in front of everybody that's at the fucking ball game. Now, me personally, hey man, when you're making millions and millions of dollars and you get to live a life that this person will never get to live, and this is going to be their claim to fame, and they're going to cost you some money. It's already cost you. It's going to cost you more money.
Yeah, no doubt.
Bro, you can have it. You can have it because when they have me on TV and I'm walking to the press conference and I'm fucking clean, I'm going to my house here, that's the biggest fuck you can give somebody like that. You know what I mean? But then again, some folks are just ruthless with that mouth, and it's I don't know, man. It's messed up either way, but you can't touch a fan, dog. You can't.
Yeah, you can't.
And the thing about it is, like, you're down here, that fan can't get to you.
Right.
You did this, you popped him, you know what I mean? But he couldn't get over that fence. He couldn't get to you. There was no way that dude could defend himself. So me personally, I look at that like that was a bitch move anyway. But it ain't no telling what that fan said.
Yeah, like I said, they had history. Again, I'm not saying that. I mean, we both agree that DK was wrong. He can't. Yeah. You can't let them get under. You can't put your hands on him.
If you by the time you're 12 years old, man, you know what's right and what's wrong. To me,
right.
The majority of the time. And bro, this is the NFL. Since you was a rookie, you have been hearing when you have all these different meetings. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't do this. Don't do that. And then you're not just a player. You're high profile. You're a high profile player. Your salary is known. People know what you got. You're also in the media type shit. You know what I'm saying? All eyes on you anyway. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
No doubt.
you gotta keep it cool.
And
Listen,
they
man.
got cameras and mics
Yeah.
everywhere on that sideline. Like I used to have to be careful what I said on the sideline when I'm thinking about it. I might be on the sideline, me and Dollar chopping it up, when we was doing the thing with the Falcons, and it was just like when I really thought about it, I'm like, you know what, they can hear
Everything.
everything
Yeah.
we're saying.
Right. You on there talking about, man, you see Matt Ryan, wife, what she had a y'all down there talking crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Or like, what the fuck was that throw? Whatever. You know what I mean?
They're talking all kind of crazy stuff. Hey,
That was
man,
a dumbass call by the coach.
bro, that's why we can't win. Yeah. But listen, man, you've been told what to do, what not to do by so many people. You got so many people in your corner that work for you that tell you don't do this and don't do that. Bro, there's just no, you gotta let that shit go, man.
Yeah, he done cost himself a lot of money. One, you already addressed that. And fuck around probably may cost them a playoff berth. All that do was win the game today.
Then it cost him his playoff bonus. Playoff bonus gone. And then you get sued. You don't think that man can sue him? You know what I'm saying? So
now what Jay Glazer said, and of course he ain't talk about no lawsuit or nothing, but we know that may come down the pipe. But he did say that they had witnesses and stuff. He wouldn't repeat what the fan said when he was reading the document. He said, but there were witnesses and stuff like confirmed that the fan last year, when they had the incident, like the fan was like really, he was really crossed the line. You know what I mean? So, but like you said though, that you can't do that, man.
Yeah,
it's unfortunate.
Right. You wasn't out there talking about you're a bum. Yeah, he was saying way more stuff.
He wouldn't. Jake Glazer wouldn't even say it on TV.
Yeah, and and then if it's just heckling and stuff, it's different. It's like LeBron and Westbrook and them always getting folks kicked out the game and stuff.
Which I always thought that was a bitch move on them. You know what I mean?
I never seen anything like it.
Yeah.
Like that's that stuff. You know what I mean?
I mean, that happened in the Atlanta Hawks game one time. LeBron got that.
You have to let some women get kicked out.
Yeah. I always thought that was a bitch move. You know what I mean? Low as they don't put their hands on you. It wasn't like the Malice in the Palace,
Oh gosh, that's a totally different story. That was crazy.
Yeah,
that was crazy. And your boy, that when Ron Artest was on that table,
scores table, he would try to be cool.
Man, that beer hit him. Boy, it was just like,
ooh, boy.
It's just like somebody was over there just watching. It just okay. Now we're ready. Hit that switch.
He snapped.
Go crazy, click.
He snapped.
Man,
he just blacked out. He blacked out. Was like, who the fuck?
And to get all them to get to tell their story on that Netflix thing, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Talking about Stevie Jackson coming back, talking about Ron Artest, something about, you think we're gonna get in trouble? Stevie Jackson said, man, we could get kicked out of the league.
Talking about we gonna get in trouble. Well, we just fought the damn crowd, man.
That Ron Artest was a fool, dog. And you remember that elbow he gave James Harden?
Yeah. He was Harden with OKC.
Bro, I'm talking about, bro, he tried to end his life. He's trying to put him on concussion protocol, bro.
Hey.
He's gonna have to do that memory test on the computer. Now, what four shapes did you just see? Was one an alligator? I can't remember.
Be like NFL. He had to go under the blue tent.
Yeah. He was trying to put him in the ambulance. He trying to
For
put him
real.
in the meat wagon.
For real.
That's crazy. Have you ever seen like I don't think it's been anything crazier than that in sports. As far as that fight.
No, because it wasn't just like they fight another team. I mean, that was like the crowd, the fans.
It's that
was
Ben Wallace's brother or somebody just died right before that, so he was already in a pissed off mood. You know? Steven Jackson just got to the team.
Yeah, that was.
They were making a run too.
Yeah,
and that Reggie last year.
Yeah, that was. Now the craziest thing I've witnessed, like in person, was a football game I officiated. It was a college football game, Kentucky State versus Morehouse.
Yeah,
up in Frankfort, Kentucky, and they had a bench clearing brawl. And man, that thing, it was like a it happened so fast. It started out as a small fire, then it just ignited. And we were trying to put it out, we were trying to stop the first couple guys, and man, them dudes got the swinging helmets, and once they start swinging helmets, we just sat back, started writing numbers down.
Right. Because everybody out of flags and out of hats.
Man, it was crazy, man. Of course, the coaches tried to help stop it too, but it just got out of hand, man. It was like a movie, It was like a movie. Now, y'all had some crazy stuff that happened in y'all game too, though. The high school game when you were big dog coaching.
That was a brawl right there.
Yeah, that was crazy too. Because matter of fact, it happened. It was probably like that same year that I had mine, or it might have been a year after that y'all had y'all's, but that was just crazy though. Like, crazy,
Yeah. And
that stopped the game.
Right. They stopped. It was in third quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, they stopped the game. Yeah. and of course, I seen some semi-pro brawls too now.
Yeah, well, I wasn't even going there. Yeah, I wasn't. You see, it's always a fight.
You want to see shenanigans, brother? You go to a semi-pro football game. You gonna see it. Motherfucker gonna be out there. Talking about they got guns in their car.
Man,
I done heard it all.
Hey,
they're popping off at the game before.
Yeah. Oh, I remember that one when that thing happened to Disco.
Oh shit! Hey, they ball off.
That was crazy.
5 minutes on that one. Yeah,
that was crazy.
Yeah,
yeah.
Did it out of nowhere too. Wasn't nobody over there. But poor little Disco they turned that disco ball out for about 10-15 minutes.
Man. Hey, that was crazy.
Hey man, shout out Coach Disco, man.
Yes, sir.
Georgia Canes, shout out to the Georgia Canes, man, marrying the Tigers.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I know we all over the place, but one thing I want to say about NFL real quick. 2 games real quick that I really want to touch on. Buffalo and the Eagles.
Yeah.
It was a defensive game. It was like 13-0 the whole damn game. And then Josh Allen did what Josh Allen do.
Yeah.
Came back at the end. They scored a touchdown. It was 13-12. And here's my thing. It was 13-12. They could have kicked the extra point to tie the game. They playing in Buffalo, plus they had the momentum. They decided to go for 2 and go for the win. I understand that. The dude was actually open. So the play call worked. Josh missed him. He missed them, and they lost. But what was your opinion on that? Would you kick the extra point? I know it's hindsight 2020,
Yeah.
but would you kick the extra point, or would you go for the win in that situation? When you came down from 13-0, you at home, you had the momentum, you could have tied the game.
You got a
You
quarterback.
what?
You got a quarterback like that with all the momentum going your way. You know what I mean? It's hard not to. It's hard not to listen to your guys. A lot of times when they go for two, I believe that's the player's decision. I believe the players.
Let's do it, coach.
Yeah, we can do it. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. And then you give in, and it works. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't.
Yeah, but that's the nature of the beast, right?
Right. But also, coaching is overrated, man, at the end of the day. Like, without the players, you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? And you can't coach athleticism. You know what I mean? But you got to win them players over somehow, some way. And sometimes shit like that will win a whole team over. You know what I'm saying? If you got two or three guys, you got 2 or 3 groups of guys that are kind of locked in, but I ain't all the way locked in, and you can tell, and shit like that, man. Letting them, being a player's coach per se, you can't do it all the time because then you'll just be fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you got to do shit like that, so you never know. You know what I'm saying? But when you got a quarterback like Josh Allen, it's kind of hard not to always have that in your mind that you can do stuff like that.
I agree. I
when
agree
you
with
say,
all that.
Would you do that? It's all about your personnel, dog, and how you feel, and you know that shit. So
I mean, I agree with that, but here's why I would keep the extra point. Again, it's hindsight 2020. But like I said, you had the momentum. You was down 13-0. You playing at home. And the Eagles only had like 36 yards the whole second half. So your defense was balling.
Right.
So again, it's easy to say that now.
Yeah.
But I just would keep the extra point. Maybe I'm a little more conservative, but you win some, you lose some. Just ask Dan Campbell with Detroit. I know it's a different scenario. That's something he would have done. He go for it on 4th down. He don't believe in punting, but that bit him in the ass quite a few times this year. Why Detroit not going to the playoffs?
I'm gonna take your points, kind of guy. If the field extra point is there and we're still in it, I'm taking the point. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to believe in your guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then again, you say that you got to believe in your guys, and then why don't you believe in trying to get the 2-point conversion? But
yeah, and it is Josh Allen.
Yeah, So it's like you say, it's hindsight 2020, man. It's you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. Because if they do, what if they don't go for it and Buddy missed the extra point or it gets blocked? Then you got the whole damn team coming over there mad at the coach because he's sitting there saying, "I told you we had that shit," and you want to put that.
I mean, that's true, and that can happen, but extra point.
Rarely an extra point is just an extra point.
Yeah, but you're right. That could have happened, So of course, again, hindsight 2020. Of course, they would have blocked the extra point. We should have went for 2.
Yeah, we told you we could have did it, coach. Yeah.
All right. Well, the second game I want to talk about, the Sunday night football game. San Francisco versus Chicago Bears was a classic. First play of the game, Brock Purdy threw a pick 6, dog. First play of the game. So it was like, it's going to be one of them games? Nope. Them both, the Bears and the 49ers, they were going back and forth. You knew the team who had the ball last was going to win. And the Bears, it was 42-38. San Francisco was up. They was down. They scored a touchdown to go up 42-38. And then the Bears drove all the way down with time running out. They got to like the 5 or the 4 yard line, and it was 4th down. It was for all the marbles.
Hey.
And they couldn't complete the pass, man. But that was a classic classic game, dog. Classic game, man.
Yeah. Ain't that like, especially a Sunday night game, because it's the last game of the night. It's going to, if you're going to be up late for the common man that has to go to work in the morning, the game better be worth it.
Right.
Yeah. So that's, ain't nothing like a good Monday night game and a good Sunday night game. You know what I mean? And speaking of Monday night, go ahead.
Well, shout out to Brock Purdy, my fantasy football quarterback, because I needed an amazing performance to have a chance to win my matchup this week, the Toilet Bowl, to get the number one pick. Because my team laid the egg. I made some bad decisions. I started Rodriguez from the Washington Commanders. I didn't know he was sick.
Yeah.
And then the backup who I have end up scoring 22 points. And so I had a big goose egg, and that was upsetting. And then George Kittle, my tight end, he didn't play tonight. He was hurt, which I was up on that, though. I started somebody else. But Purdy scored 56 points. And now I have a 35-point lead going into tomorrow night because Sean has Matthew Stafford, who plays against the Falcons tomorrow night.
And in our league, the Toilet Bowl gets the number one draft pick. So, which is that's the first time we're doing that this year. Which is I thought was cool myself.
Well, it give that bracket something to play for,
right? But it also will keep you from trying to tank because you're not guaranteed.
Well, two people tank to get in the bottom bracket.
Yeah. So you're right.
But I don't have my first round pick though.
Yeah.
So if I win, Outlaw Joker, old Cody, he had my pick. But and I had Pablo's pick. But here's the thing though, the way it play out, if I win, I'm gonna have the number 4 pick. If Sean win, I'm gonna have number 5 pick. So I rather have the 4 than the 5.
Right.
And I don't want Sean to get the number 1 pick either. You know what I mean? That's a whole nother story. People.
Yeah. Well, so me and Ben battling for third place right now. I got a 50-point lead, but he got 3 players left. I only got 1 left. Yeah, well, I got 2, but it's really just 1. You know what I'm saying? I've been playing with 9.
Yeah.
My whole team up. But we're playing for third place. I got knocked out last week, knocked out the second round. And so that's up to Dollar and Cartel.
And shout out Dollar, because look like he about to get his 3rd in a row.
Yeah, he got to retire, man. He got to retire.
3 in a row, though. He'd be the first one to 3-peat in our league.
Yeah.
Nobody never 3-peated.
Yeah. How many got 3 of them? You and who else? That's it. Just you and Dollar?
But they had what?
3. Don't you got 3?
No, I got 2. I won the first 2, ain't won since. Merrill has 3.
Merrill got 3.
And then there's a bunch of people. Then Sean has 2.
Yeah.
Boomer Stoner has 2. Cartel has 2. And then Huskers, who was the original founder, who's no longer in the league, he has 1, and then Takeover has 1.
Yeah, I'm 0 for 3 in the Super Bowl.
Hey.
Yeah, I made it 3 times. I'm 0 for 3.
You like LeBron James over there.
Well, don't do that. Hey, have to get you put out the arena.
You know what? LeBron won though. You like Buffalo.
Yeah.
They went to 4 in a row though.
That's when they kept telling that joke. Said Thurman Thomas tried to kill himself, but he kept fumbling the gun.
Yeah. That's boy. 4 in a row?
4 in a row. And then they had like miracle seasons to make it there. Like you supposed to, after all that, because remember when Jim Kelly went down, they had the other quarterback that come in.
Right.
Right. Yeah. and got them through the playoffs and shit, and they still lost. Like it was, you know what I'm saying? Like they had everything. The story was there. Supposed to be one of the greatest documentaries ever. Now it's one of the saddest. But we do got our Falcons and the Rams tomorrow night. And I do got Pitts tomorrow. So, but Daniel got Kirk Cousins. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, so if he does throw a touchdown, I need him throwing the Pitts.
You damn right.
So,
and I need that defense to not let Stafford go the fuck off.
Right. I need the Falcons to win. I need Cousins to throw 12 picks and 3 touchdowns to Pitts.
You know, 12 picks.
I don't think that's asking too much. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, just 12 picks. That's all.
That would be in the negative. Like, Ben, be back.
Hey, I went through that before. That damn, your boy Tua scored negative.
Hey, man.
Hey, don't get me started with him.
God bless Tua, man. Hey, man, once they leave Bama, man, they on their own with me. You know, ain't nothing they can do for me now. You know what I'm saying? Unless they come to the Falcons, or I get them on fantasy. But, you know, once they leave Bama, I'm done with them anyway. Unless they come back to coach.
Right.
I let them come
put a cap on that.
I let them come back and rehab and stuff like that. I approve all that. I let that stuff go down, but we limited on sideline passes though. I'm gonna need you to donate and show up. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, what is this? Welcome to football?
Yeah. Hey, we probably got a few people probably pissed off. Like, hey, I didn't come here to listen to all that. I can listen to First Take for all that. First first or whatever.
You know, some wrestling fans were like, what are they talking about? What are they talking about? Who's DK Metcalf?
Right.
Yeah. But let's just talk a little bit of wrestling, man. Hey man, we got our first live show, which is Raw, coming up tomorrow night, because everything was taped, you know, for the holidays and stuff like that. As far as SmackDown and stuff. One thing I did see about SmackDown, it's been a rough week for you, boy. You know, so it ain't been much wrestling watched. But I did see the promo with Cody and and Drew McIntyre. When Drew McIntyre said, when I send you to hell, tell your dad I said, hey. You know what I'm saying? As soon as he said that, your boy Nick grabbed Cody. Cody about to go crazy. So I think that's gonna be a good feud, man. I think once they get a hold of each other and do these couple of matches, because it ain't gonna be just one. You know,
they already had a couple. Shit, it's going to be a good feud. Shit, it's already in full throttle.
Yeah, like it's gonna be a good one. I'm just saying it's gonna be a good one. I can't wait till they get like a they're gonna do something ignorant now. They've already done some cool stuff, man, but they really push it. Does Drew McIntyre dethrone Cody before WrestleMania?
I don't see that happening because, I mean, it could happen, but I think that I could be wrong, but it's about to be the road to WrestleMania. I think this Randy Orton thing gonna come into play.
No Randy Orton on the WrestleMania poster. I know but in a few spots.
I mean, McIntyre on the poster. Well, I mean, I know it wouldn't be Cody McIntyre but at the same time, to your point though, if McIntyre was to win, he would have to be main event.
Yeah. So you do like AEW and let him have it for a month and then take it from him, you know?
That's possible.
You know, I don't know.
But then he'll start back with his bitching and whining.
Yeah.
I had the brass ring and then it got stolen from me. Yeah.
Oh man, they I don't know, man. Like I say, you got Randy Orton. You don't know when he's coming back. Does he come back for the Rumble? Because we're almost 30 days away from the Royal Rumble.
Right.
Almost 30 days away. So it's on January 30th or 31st or whatever. So we're almost there. We're about 33 days away from Royal Rumble. I think we're both in agreement that if we don't see Jericho, we're gonna be shocked if we don't see him.
I'm boycotting.
Right. You know, of course they'll use a TNA guy, NXT guy, stuff they've been doing. Excuse me. Take a swig out that Bama cup. But I don't know, man. I think it's some, we're gonna see some stuff with you're not gonna see Jay Uso be the Royal Rumble winner at the end, or even close. He might get close to the end. Clearly he's back to doing the tag team stuff.
Right.
You got new players involved. What if you also got to look at people that might be calling it quits this year that haven't won the Royal Rumble, like a AJ Styles.
Here you go with that fantasy booking.
I mean, just saying, dog.
Come on, man. You know I love AJ. I love AJ just like you do.
Anything can happen.
That man not finna win a Royal Rumble, man. Come on.
You don't know, bro. You don't know what we talking about. He's listening right now, dog. He was. We're at 178 right now. He was 177. Paul is what they call it. Just call me Paul.
I can dig that.
Hey, but I'm just saying, you never know. Anyway, that'd be slick though. Who does he go after?
Cody.
Go ahead.
I don't know.
CM Punk keep the belt all the way to Mania.
Now that's
then he has to he don't have to, because the world title was the first match. So he doesn't have to main event. He's main event at WrestleMania, but he's never been the champ at WrestleMania. So.
Yeah, but I mean, that's true. And you never know what they gonna do, because they did different things. Like they had tag match main event night one before several times. They had a women's of course Bianca and Sasha did it WrestleMania 37.
Yeah.
So you never know what they're gonna do. But the reason why they didn't do that, the world title match wasn't main event last year, was because of the dynamic of the triple threat. I mean, with Punk, Roman,
Seth.
You
had the heel turn, you had the turn on Roman and CM Punk.
And WrestleMania 40, the reason why they didn't do it then, because they had the tag match with The Rock.
Yeah.
And Roman versus Cody and Seth. And then, of course, night 2, Seth opened the show, which they had the whole thing with Punk and the cash in with Damian Priest and everything.
Yeah.
So, I mean, who knows, man? Who knows,
I think HBK might come back. They were showing that match the other day from Saudi Arabia. And I know I would have been scared to do that. Not scared to do it, but something was going to happen, because he did not want to come back. Like, it took a lot. And I'm sure they paid him handsomely, but
yeah, I know.
To go out like that, as perfectionists as they all are, and
then the most active one at that time was the one that got hurt.
Right, immediately.
Yeah.
And then he went in there and just went crazy and started doing everything. Missed the moonsault off to the back, everything. But that was nasty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it though myself.
Yeah.
You know, just to get to see him one more time, and they came out there in that all black, and he had that he had the bald head. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I wish that him and AJ could have did just something.
Whew, man, that would have been great.
Don't even think about them wrestling each other, and they're both in their 30s. But you get an AJ now and an HBK a couple of years ago, boy, still would have been a showstopper. That mug could probably out wrestle half the locker room right now. He might be like Steamboat. I bet you they had no idea how. Bro, you remember when they had the thing with Jericho when he wrestled everybody, and then Steamboat came in there, and then
WrestleMania 25.
Yeah,
when Mickey Rourke came in there, and
that was lame as hell. But yeah, but they ended up doing 2 more matches.
Yeah.
So that, man, hell yeah, man, something like that. But but they don't make them like that too many times around though. You got a Nate, and then you got like Jericho now. Still going at but Jericho he's so smart, man. He can have a match without doing all that crazy stuff. Just do the few little spots he got, and change his moves.
He'll do the lion salt, and stuff like that. But like you said, he ain't gonna take too many chances. He know what he can and can't do.
Right. But he's he's a wrestling genius for himself. The way he's evolved all these many times and switches it up, and even with his moveset and some of the stuff that he does, you know what I'm saying? So, I just hope they don't, but I don't think they'll do that anyway if they do bring him back, because it ain't like Vince is going to be there. You need to do the list thing again, Junior. You know what I'm saying? Doing stupid stuff like that. Let him come in there and be a player for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we'll see. I'm definitely looking forward to that. So I hope that comes into fruition. I hope he does come back, which we're pretty sure he is, but we don't know.
Right.
I'll be very disappointed if they call out 30 names
and he ain't one. You don't hear that break. Yeah. So, yeah, man, got a lot to look forward to, man. This is the funnest time in wrestling. The stories get good. Of course, they've been doing good. They've been doing great, man. I don't like, when AEW first came out, I was, of course, you're keeping up. You know what I'm saying? But, man, these past couple of years have been super solid. And it almost makes you forget about everything else that's going on, because they got so much going on.
What's really bothers me though, it's like
grinds your gears.
Yeah, and I understand being a fan, and I'm at times could be guilty of this too, no matter what sport or whatever, but especially with wrestling, is that you hear about the miscues. Like I've been seeing a lot of people talking smack about Triple H, and what if it's the Karrion Kross situation, or R-Truth, Ron, the whole Ron Killings thing, and they really ain't do nothing with that, or The Rock and Travis Scott, that whole debacle with Cena's heel turn. There were misses, right? That nothing's going to be perfect though, but I think a lot of people focus on the mishaps, and they kind of got spoiled in the positives that we have had, like you said, recent years. With the whole bloodline storyline, and
they could be doing that right now until it got blue in the face and people still be locked in.
Yeah.
The thing about that is, man, is you can't please everybody.
Right.
And wrestling fans are the worst sometimes, because they want to shit on everything because it's not what they watch growing up, or is they everybody just like we do on here. But we do what else? Well, I would have done. We don't do what I would have done. You know what I'm saying? And if you were so damn smart, then go do it. But nothing ever works out like it's supposed to. I mean, not nothing, but everything don't pan out all the time.
Right.
The carrying cross thing, if it's about business, I can't sit here and pay you and pay your wife when I know I don't have nothing creatively for your wife. And it's really not gelling. You do have a little following here and there, but bro, if you were killing it, then you'd still be there. That's what I hate hearing about. Well, such and such should be playing. Such and such, especially in college. Because you ain't going to practice. If dude could play, he'd be playing.
Right.
If he would play, he'd be playing.
I agree.
So it's like you can't please everybody. You're always going to have them twos and fews that are going to bitch about everything anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They're going to bitch and complain. You should have done this. You should have done that. If you listen to them, it'd only be one company because everybody be at one spot, until they get tired and then you move everybody to WWE and they get mad at WWE, go to AEW. And that's the shit they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's done. You got a lot of pride. Man, it's hard to watch everything wrestling right now. You know what I'm saying? You should be happy that you got all this shit to watch and be entertained by it if you're a wrestling fan. Instead of just shitting on every single bit of the product, shitting on Triple H. Bro, Triple H is running this shit right now. And you get mad. It's like getting mad, and throwing a temper tantrum because you didn't get what you wanted.
Right.
And then you get around about a bunch of drunk wrestling fans that want to chant a bunch of chant shit. Yeah, and get hurt or whatever. But dude, give me a break. If Karrion Kross, a lot of these guys are more popular when they do get cut. Or, you know what I'm saying? Think about Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan was popular, but he really went off in the indies when he got, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was the man in Ring of Honor and all that stuff, but he really took off after he got let go. They brought him back.
Look what happened with Cody.
Yeah. Cody went there and did everything and started a whole damn company.
Yeah.
And came back and is the man. So, dude, you just, bro, a lot of wrestling fans are cool. A lot of them are crazy. But then again, you're a fan, so you get your opinion, but it's like all this dogging the shit out of that. We want Vince McMahon to come back.
Yeah, they complain about that.
Right.
They might bring Duke the Dumpster Drosy versus Doink the Clown. You know,
you had a damn Warlord going to be the damn world champion. That clip came up with Kevin Nash, and Kevin Nash talking about the Warlord came up to HBK and gave him that steroid syringe.
Yeah.
The sticking with it. And they said HBK was like damn near jabbing it wouldn't go in.
He got a scar tissue on his butt.
He said HBK hit him on the back and said, I think you're full, buddy. He had no more room, man. Hey, speaking of AEW real quick, we'll talk about that for a second, man. Shout out to John Moxley. Him and Okada end up making it to the finals of the Intercontinental Continental Classic or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Moxley ended up winning, so he cut a stupid promo at the end, man, which is like really went in about their belt wasn't just his, it was about everybody that was in the whole tournament and came out every week busting their ass and really, you know what I'm saying, was really giving some love to the guys and how the tournament went and stuff. So I thought that was cool. Shout out to MJF, new AEW heavyweight champion, ended up beating Swerve and Hangman and Samoa Joe. And so man, shout out to him, man. It's a freaking superstar. only gets better. I love him over there at AEW. I know they'll water him down a little bit if he comes over here, but he's one of them that could be watered down and still kill. You know what I'm saying?
Great heel.
Yeah. That's one thing I was glad about. Not me personally. I'm sure they would have loved it, but the Briscoes going to WWE, they would have watered them down so much, but I'm sure they would have loved to have been there. You know, that's lifelong dream is to go to WWE. You know what I'm saying? But they would have changed their name and all that stuff, man. You know what I mean? Ain't no telling. Man, R.I.P. Jay Briscoe, man. Just to pass his 3rd year anniversary of him passing away, man. R.I.P. Jay Briscoe. His brother doing the damn thing, man. I love how they showing him love and he getting TV time and stuff, man. And, you know, he's the TNT champion right now. You know, we got to see him come out there when we went to the AEW show a couple of weeks ago. So, man, shout out to him. The Gabe Kidd Darby Allin match was ridiculous. The whole damn card was good with FTR, Bang Bang Gang, the Bang Bang Gang or whatever with Juice Robinson and the other
Jay White.
Nah, Billy Gunn's son.
Yeah, the Ass Boys.
Yeah, so I think one of them hurt, and so it's
okay.
him and Juice Robinson. So they fought FTR, and man, that was a crazy match, man. But the whole damn card was good. But shout out to them guys, man. Shout out to MJF again, man. 2-time AEW champion. You know, shoot, man, this dude's only in his 20s. You know, they got an amazing roster. They got an amazing roster over there. You know, and they've been in business for over 5 years now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're doing that. They got a lot of backing, you know. They once, you know, the storylines and stuff, they haven't made an impact as far as anybody jumping lately because nobody's wanting to leave WWE like that. You know, you guys got guys like Andrade, but I mean, he's always in hot water doing something, leave here and go there, and you know, so that really don't count. Ortiz came back. I don't know if you remember Santana and Ortiz when they was the
LAX.
Yeah, the Latin American Exchange. But he came back and helped Eddie Kingston, so he hooked up with Eddie Kingston. I think they're gonna start tagging a little bit. So I like Eddie Kingston, man. I liked him. I liked him when he was at LAX when they was going against Santana Ortiz and Conan when he brought back Homicide and the big dude Hernandez. Supermax. Yeah.
Supermax, yeah.
Yeah, so, hey, man, at the end of the day, it's Welcome to Wrasslin. We just wanted to talk a little trash today, get a little update. Just stay coming in, stay showing up. Like I say, it's been a rough week, dog, for your boy, man, but we still here. Want to tell everybody Happy New Year. Hope y'all had a Merry Christmas, but Happy New Year. The next time we see y'all, it will be officially 1 year that Welcome to Wrasslin has been going. We haven't missed not 1 week, man. We're real proud of that. We'll be here next week, January the 5th. Ready to talk some football, some wrestling. Hopefully we'll be talking some college football playoffs with a smile on my face. And yeah, man, it's Welcome to Wrasslin. 2026, man, it's going to be a big year for your boys, man. So stay tuned, stay with us. And hey, like, comment, and subscribe. Tell them, dog. Tell them.
Like, comment, and subscribe. And it's Welcome to Wrasslin.
Welcome to Wrasslin.
Welcome to Wrasslin, Chetty Bobby. Welcome to Wrasslin with Big E and the PODCAST, tag champs of the whole world, slamming like a DDT. Got it like just like a figure four. Hulk Hogan, all they do is flex. Talking wrestling while they get the dough. Off the top like a superplex. Think they letting up? Hell no. Dusty Rose with the elbow. From the corner like a stinging splash straight to the face. I know you felt those. Hey, y'all crying out for help though. Right rising up like the dead man. About to go upside your head like Stone Cold with the bedpan. Bottom line, if you want the facts, welcome to wrestling's where you need to be. Chetty Bobby, this show improved like John Cena, you ain't seeing me. Bottom line, if you want the facts, welcome to wrestling's where you need to be. Chetty Bobby, this show improved like John Cena, you ain't seeing me. Yeah.